a look at where the coronavirus crisis stands right now, though. The new virus is targeting more countries around the world, in fact. Experts now saying that the world has reached a tipping point to prevent a global pandemic after a surge of cases outside of China. The outbreak has killed at least 12 people in Iran. That is the largest number of coronavirus-linked deaths outside of China. At least 61 people there have tested positive for the virus. In the meantime, South Korea is reporting hundreds of new infections. The nation's total is at more than 800 cases with 7 deaths. In Europe, Italy is working to contain a spike in cases. Italian authorities are reporting more than 200 cases and at least 5 deaths. Molly Hunter has this report from Milan.
Italy is a nation on high alert. 50,000 people in the north told to stay at home, creating virtual ghost towns. 5,000 miles from the epicenter in China, Italy has the 5th most cases in the world. The sudden spike leading Italy's prime minister to take what he calls dramatic measures. Trains now being inspected at the border with Austria, the Venice Carnival cut short. And a stark image for the end of Milan's Fashion Week. Here, Giorgio Armani holding his runway show in an empty theater. Meanwhile, South Korea has now raised its coronavirus alert to the highest level. Its president saying the country faces a grave turning point with 7 dead and nearly 800 confirmed cases. And aboard the ill-fated Diamond Princess cruise ship in Japan, a 3rd passenger has now died, an 80-year-old Japanese man. 14 Americans who tested positive for coronavirus were allowed to return back to the U.S. from the Diamond Princess last week. Fears of the virus spreading have sparked a backlash from some states receiving evacuees. The city of Costa Mesa in California filing a temporary restraining order against setting up a quarantine site at a state hospital there.
We're a compassionate community, but we are not going to continue to be the place where everybody drops off their crises.
Here in Milan, not a lot of people are wearing face masks. When we landed in the airport, no one took my temperature, no one asked about my travel history in the last 24 days. But that is, of course, the big fears that this outbreak in Italy could spread beyond the borders. Molly Hunter, NBC News, Milan, Italy.
All right, thank you, Molly. In the meantime, hundreds of people here in Michigan are being monitored for their coronavirus. The State Department of Health and Human Services said on Saturday that they are monitoring 325 people, and they are all considered medium risk. They have all either been to mainland China in the past 2 weeks, or they were passengers on a cruise ship with a confirmed coronavirus case. No one is in quarantine. We should point that out. The state says that is because they were not deemed high risk during their screening process.